and they're off. And Chilsworth Sydney began well. Zilfika rolling forward soon after the start from Unlimited Star. Remo Mama, famous name, caught off the track in the early part of the race. Mr. Hopkins is driving through, and famous name is very deep as well. So off the back, and Chilsworth Sydney now tackled by Zilfika, and the pace is on early. It's now Zilfika going up to shade Chilsworth Sydney, the mare. She holds her ground on the inside, and they put up 5 lengths on famous name, who now is spearing across to be third from Unlimited Star. Then Flaming Dash, Remo Mama. And last is Mr. Hopkins approaching the home turner, and Zilfika had to work hard initially to find the leader, but at what cost? He approaches the 600 marker by 4.5 now, Chilsworth Sydney, and then came Flaming Dash around the outsider of famous name. A further 2 off then was Remo Mama with Unlimited Star, and still last is Mr. Hopkins down the straight at the 400. Zilfika's gone for all money, and here comes Flaming Dash on the outsider, who now goes to the lead. She wants to lay in. He's got the lead though. He starts to pull away from Chilsworth Sydney. Famous name is giving chase, and Mr. Hopkins is winding up out wider. It's Flaming Dash clear though with 100 metres to go. Trying hard there in second placing famous name, but Flaming Dash is too good, and Flaming Dash goes on to win by 4. Famous name ran second. Third is Mr. Hopkins, just in front of stablemate Chilsworth Sydney, who got burned hard early, and Zilfika knocked up in the run. Remo Mama, and back at the tail is Unlimited Star. So Flaming Dash, number 9, who came in late in the markets as well, came into 23 for the win, 6th place, has broken the maiden tag at start 11, trained by S. Siva and ridden by S. Shazman. So brings up his first victory today, Flaming Dash, number 9, over number 3, famous name, who will pay 8 for the place. And I think number 2, Mr. Hopkins, will run third. He actually came into race favourite there, the old grey. He came into 11 and 5. He will pay 5 the place. 4th is 11, Chilsworth Sydney, after race 9. Easy victory there for Flaming Dash. His form on paper doesn't look to be anything inspiring, but he hasn't finished far away in recent efforts. He was 3 lengths behind Unlimited Star at his most recent outing there at Ipoh 2 weeks back. But other than that, he has Tavistock out of Morjui and trained by S. Siva for the Shine stable and ridden by the apprentice S. Shazman. 23 and 6 the return for number 9 Flaming Dash. The runner-up is number 3 famous name. Was caught on a limb out very deep on settling from his wider barrier. AK Lim riding for A.B. Abdallah. Famous name will pay 8 for the place. Number 2, Mr. Hopkins, has run third, trained by Frank Maynard for the Grasshopper stable. The 11-year-old was ridden by CK Core, and he'll pay 5 the place. He was the favourite in the event there, Mr. Hopkins, and 4th goes the way of number 11, Chilsworth Sydney, ridden by I. Fikri. There was a bit of a speed burn on early when Zilfika took on the mare Chilsworth Sydney before they both dropped away at the finish. But Flaming Dash, suited by that early pace, coming down the outside with a late splurge and with a late surge of speed and coming away to score. Really wanted to lay in though over the final stages. Luckily he was about 2 or 3 lengths in front at the time and was quite clear of the other runners. A lot of racing room between him and the opposition. And Flaming Dash putting them all to the sword and wins race number 9 from KL this afternoon. The Sultan Abdul Samad Building Stakes. The margins are 3.5 by 2 3/4 with a further half to 4th. And the race time is 1:24.3.